Good morning, dear students. I, Professor Basavaraj Kuluche, welcome you all for today's lecture of Company Law and Secretarial Practice. We were discussing about Module 4, few concepts we have discussed in previous classes like the types of secretary, meaning of secretary, appointment of secretary, removal of a secretary and other concepts. And rights and powers of a company secretary we have discussed in previous class. Today, we shall begin with the functions or duties of the company secretary. We need to understand what are the duties or functions of a company secretary, without which the full concepts of company secretary we may not be able to understand. So, these functions or duties of a company secretary have been classified into two broadly. Number one, statutory functions or duties, and number two, non-statutory functions or duties. The statutory functions are those functions which are laid down by the various laws in the country. As per those laws, it is the duty of a company secretary to comply on those things or to fulfill those required things. Those duties are known as statutory functions or statutory duties. And non-statutory functions or duties means those duties which are not specified by any act or law, but it is the duty of a company secretary to follow them or fulfill those works. But they are not as per the act, but the board or the company has made those things as the duty of a, say, company secretary. Let us see the statutory functions first. As the principal officer of the company, the secretary must observe all the legal formalities in respect of the provisions of the Companies Act and other laws. As we have discussed that a company secretary is an principal officer of a company secretary of a company, therefore it is his duties to fulfill all the formalities in respect to the Indian Companies Act and other laws. Here other laws comes Income Tax Act, Stamp Act, Sales Tax Act, etc., etc., which have a bearing on the activities of the company. All legal aspects related to the company are to be taken care by the company secretary. All the compliances, all other formalities and other things. According to Companies Act 2013, following are some of the duties or rights of a company secretary. Number one, to sign documents and proceedings required authentication by the company. Wherever any document of a company which need to be authenticated or any meeting proceedings or authentication of those type of compliances are to be signed by the company secretary. Here, if it is not signed by the company secretary, those documents will be not authenticated. That's why it is the duty of a company secretary to sign all those duties, all those documents. Then second, to maintaining share registers and register of directors and of contracts. Here, whatsoever the records related to issue of shares and debentures, it may be any register of directors, of contracts, etc. All these things need to be maintained by the company secretary. For those things, he may appoint his office staff as well, but it is his duty to take due care that all these things are updated and kept in a proper way. Then third thing, to give notice to register for increase in the share capital. It is the duty of the company secretary to see or to increase the share capital by giving a proper notice or documentation of those things. Then to deliver share certificate of allotment within 2 months after transfer. Here the share certificate or allotment certificate and other things are to be issued or delivered by the company secretary. The next, to sign and send annual returns. Whenever annual audit has happened and the AGM and other things happen, it is the duty of a company secretary to say sign and send the annual returns to income tax department. The next, to make a statutory declaration for receiving certificate of commencement of business. As we have discussed the company's process of starting, we require a commencement of business certificate from the registrar of company. That certificate need to be obtained by the company secretary. It is the duty of the company secretary to say, make the necessary declaration, necessary compliances and get the certificate from the registrar of the company. Then the next, function or duty of a company secretary is to send notice of general meeting to every member of the company. Whenever the general meeting is there, it is the duty of the company secretary to send a proper notice to each and every member, each and every shareholder, either through email, through post, or through press and media, whatsoever the mean may be. It is the duty of the company secretary to send the notice of the general meeting. Then next function is to make statutory books. Whatever the statutory books are there, all those statutory books need to be maintained by the company secretary. Statutory books means the books which are mandatory as per the Indian Companies Act. It may be the notice book, it may be the meeting minutes book and other things. The next function is to prepare minutes of every general meeting and board meeting within 30 days. It is the duty of the company secretary to send a notice of those meetings, and when the meeting is commenced, it is his duty to attend that meeting and write all the minutes. Minutes means here all the points which are being discussed in that meeting. It need to be noted by the company secretary and a proper drafting of that minutes need to be done, and on that the signature of the directors or shareholders need to be taken and completed this formality within 30 days from the date of meeting. Then the next function of a company secretary is to file a resolution with the registrar to assist in preparing the statement of affairs in a winding up. When a company need to be winded up or when they decide to close the company, it is the duty of the company secretary to file the necessary documents or statements and submit it to the registrar of the company before winding up. So these are some of the functions stated by Indian Companies Act for the functions of secretary. Tomorrow we shall see the functions of a company secretary under Income Tax Act, Stamp Act and other acts. We shall stop here. If you have any doubts, questions, you all can feel free to contact me at any point of time. Thank you. Good day.